There's probably none more striking than the village on top of this cliff.
Imagine living high up in a treehouse, surrounded by the whispers of leaves, or a house clinging to the edge of a rock, daring to defy gravity. What about a UFO-like home balanced on a hill, looking like it's ready to take off at any moment? These houses make you wonder, do people really live there? Your own home might be comfortable and practical, but it's nothing like these architectural marvels. Today, we're taking you on a tour of some of the most daring, risky homes in the world. Fanjing Shan Mountain Temples. Imagine living at the pinnacle of a mountain so remote that even a drone delivery would struggle to reach you. That's the reality of the Fanjing Shan Mountain Temples in China, perched atop the towering Golden Peak, also known as the Red Cloud's Golden Summit. These ancient temples are not only breathtaking architectural wonders, but also symbols of spiritual significance. Built during the Tang Dynasty in the 7th century, these two temples are named the Temple of the Buddha and the Maitreya Temple. The Temple of the Buddha represents enlightenment, while the Maitreya Temple symbolizes the future. Together, they reflect the deep-rooted spiritual traditions of Chinese Buddhism, drawing pilgrims and adventurers alike. The temples are connected by a narrow stone bridge that spans the Gold Sword Gorge, a dizzying chasm that would test the nerves of even the bravest traveler. Reaching these sacred sites is no easy feat. Visitors must ascend steep stone steps carved into the rugged mountain. At over 330 feet above the surrounding peaks, the climb is as challenging as it is rewarding. The panoramic views from the summit are nothing short of magical. Clouds often envelop the peaks, creating a dreamlike atmosphere that feels otherworldly. It's no wonder these temples have become a UNESCO World Heritage Site, admired not only for their cultural importance, but also for their ability to inspire awe and wonder in everyone who visits. Now, take a look at this house. Just imagine how scary and nerve-wracking it would be to live there. Perched on the edge of a cliff, with nothing but a few bamboo supports holding it in place. How is it even standing? Would you ever dare to live in a place like that? We wouldn't spend a second there. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The Hanging Temple. Modern skyscrapers might pierce the sky, but the Hanging Temple in Shaanxi Province, China, has been defying gravity for over 1,500 years. This awe-inspiring monastery is a masterpiece of ancient engineering, clinging to the sheer face of a cliff using wooden beams inserted into rock-carved holes. Built during the 5th century by a monk named Liao Ran, the temple combines architectural ingenuity with profound spirituality. With 40 interconnected rooms, it's a labyrinth of passageways, balconies, and chambers adorned with intricate sculptures made of stone, terracotta, copper, and iron. These artworks honor the three major religions of ancient China: Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism, making the Hanging Temple a rare and beautiful example of religious harmony. The precarious location of the temple wasn't just for show. It was a practical choice. Perched high above the ground, it was protected from floods and invaders. Despite its age, the temple has withstood the test of time thanks to careful restoration and the solid foundation provided by the cliff itself. Standing beneath this gravity-defying structure, it's hard not to marvel at the ingenuity and determination of the people who built it. Today, it's a popular tourist destination, drawing thousands who come to admire its beauty and the sheer audacity of its construction. Meteora Monasteries. The Meteora rock formations in Thessaly, Greece, look like something out of a fantasy novel. Towering above the surrounding landscape, these natural pillars are crowned with ancient monasteries that seem to defy both gravity and logic. In the 13th and 14th centuries, monks seeking solitude and protection from invaders built 24 monasteries atop these imposing rocks. Of these, only 6 remain today, standing as enduring symbols of faith and resilience. Access to these monasteries was originally limited to ladders and rope nets, making them nearly impossible to reach for outsiders. In times of danger, the monks could simply withdraw the ladders, ensuring their safety in their sky-high sanctuaries. One of the most notable, the Great Meteoran Monastery, was constructed between 1356 and 1372. Its isolated location offered refuge from political chaos and a peaceful environment for spiritual contemplation. However, the monasteries weren't completely inaccessible forever. In the 1920s, steps were carved into the rocks, making it easier for visitors to experience these incredible sights. Today, the Meteoron monasteries are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a major attraction for tourists and pilgrims. Whether you're gazing up at these towering marvels from below or walking their ancient halls, it's impossible not to be moved by their history and beauty. The combination of natural wonder and human determination creates an unforgettable experience that leaves every visitor in awe. Castle on a cliff. Liechtenstein Castle in Baden-Württemberg, Germany, looks like a scene lifted straight from a storybook. Its picturesque setting on the edge of a rocky cliff adds to its ethereal charm, as it overlooks the quaint village of Honau far below. Although it evokes a sense of medieval grandeur, this castle was actually built in 1842. It was constructed as a hunting lodge, but its design was inspired by the romanticized medieval style of the time. The site where the castle stands is steeped in history, as it once housed a much older fortress dating back to the 1100s. One of the most remarkable stories tied to Liechtenstein Castle occurred during World War II. The castle narrowly escaped destruction when a tank shell struck its main tower but failed to detonate. This stroke of fortune preserved the castle's architectural integrity and allowed its legacy to continue. Visitors to the castle can explore its rich history and stunning interiors from April to October. During other months, tours are available on weekends, offering a glimpse into a world of aristocratic hunting traditions and breathtaking views. The combination of its dramatic cliffside location, fascinating history, and fairy tale architecture makes Liechtenstein Castle a must-see destination for travelers. Katski Pillar. Rising high above the valley of Katskura in western Georgia is the Katski Pillar, a 130-foot limestone monolith that commands attention. At its peak stands a small but remarkable church, often referred to as the Pillar of Life. The origins of this church date back to the 9th or 10th century, making it a testament to the enduring spirit of devotion. The church features a crypt, a modest wine cellar, and small living quarters, suggesting that it once served as a secluded retreat for monks seeking spiritual solace. Despite its ancient history, researchers didn't begin thoroughly exploring the Katski Pillar until the 1940s. However, it wasn't until 1999 that detailed studies truly began, uncovering the secrets of this extraordinary site. The remote and challenging location of the pillar has preserved its mystique and made it a symbol of unwavering faith. Reaching the summit of the Katski Pillar is no small feat. The climb is demanding, but the reward is unparalleled. A panoramic view of the valley below, and the satisfaction of standing atop a site that has defied the passage of time. The Katski Pillar continues to inspire visitors, serving as a monument to human determination and spiritual resilience. Wazoko Apartments. In the densely populated Netherlands, space is a premium commodity. This challenge spurred architects to think creatively when designing the Wazoko Apartments in Amsterdam. The result was a building that not only maximized space but also redefined modern architecture. The goal was ambitious: to fit 100 residential units into a single structure while ensuring that sunlight could still reach nearby homes. The solution was nothing short of ingenious. 13 of the apartments were cantilevered off the north side of the building, creating the illusion that they are suspended in mid-air. Each of these hanging units has a distinctive personality. The balconies vary in size and shape, and the materials and window designs give each apartment a unique character. This approach not only solved the practical problem of space, but also added a sense of artistic flair to the design. Despite its high-density layout, the Wazoko Apartments are celebrated as a masterpiece of modern architecture. The innovative use of space and attention to detail demonstrate how functionality can coexist with creativity. The building has become a landmark, proving that even the most practical solutions can be works of art. Tiger's Nest Monastery. The Tiger's Nest Monastery, known locally as Paro Taktsang, is a symbol of Bhutan's spiritual heritage and natural beauty. Clinging to the edge of a cliff in the upper Paro Valley, it appears to defy gravity, inspiring awe and reverence among all who visit. This iconic site sits approximately 3,200 meters above sea level, with the Paro Valley lying at an elevation of 2,000 meters. The monastery's dramatic location makes it one of the most challenging yet rewarding destinations for adventurers and pilgrims alike. The journey to this sacred site begins with a drive along winding switchback roads that lead to the base camp, setting the stage for an unforgettable experience. The real test, however, starts from the base camp, a steep uphill hike that pushes even seasoned trekkers to their limits. The trail is rugged, often requiring careful footing as you ascend through dense forests of pine and rhododendron. As you climb higher, the thinner air becomes noticeable, with oxygen levels dropping to 80% of those at sea level near the base, and only 70% at the monastery itself. This makes altitude sickness a genuine concern for those who undertake the trek without proper acclimatization. Yet, despite these physical challenges, the allure of the Tiger's Nest draws countless visitors each year. From spiritual seekers to adventure enthusiasts, everyone is captivated by the monastery's serene beauty and cultural significance. The hike's popularity is evident during peak hours when a steady stream of hikers, many in the 50-70 age range, take on the trail at their own pace. The reward for reaching the top is unparalleled. The panoramic views of the Paro Valley and the spiritual ambiance of the monastery create an experience that stays with visitors long after they leave. The Tiger's Nest Monastery isn't just a destination. It's a journey of endurance, reflection, and awe. Cliff Village. Perched precariously on the side of a steep cliff, Attler Village in Sichuan Province, China, is a place where resilience meets extraordinary circumstances. Home to about 80 families, the village sits at an altitude of 1,400 meters, with a sheer drop of 800 meters below. For generations, villagers relied on a series of 17 rattan ladders to connect their remote home to the outside world. These ladders, made from woven vines and bamboo, were their lifeline for accessing essentials and education. Yet, this treacherous commute came at a heavy cost. At least 8 villagers lost their lives navigating the ladders, while many others suffered injuries. The precarious living conditions of Attler came into the spotlight in 2016, when journalist Chen Ji published a report titled "A Village on a Cliff." This report captured the challenges faced by villagers and sparked national attention. The government soon intervened, replacing the rattan ladders with steel ones equipped with safety railings. This transformation dramatically improved access, reducing the risks for those who chose to stay. By 2020, life for most villagers had changed significantly. Modern housing estates with amenities like electricity, running water, and proper kitchens were built closer to the town center. While about 30 families decided to remain in their ancestral home, the majority embraced these modern conveniences, leaving behind the cliffside way of life. Today, Attler Village stands as a testament to human perseverance and adaptation. Its history and transformation highlight the balance between preserving tradition and embracing progress. Korowai Tribe Tree Houses. In the dense jungles of Papua, Indonesia, the Korowai tribe has developed an extraordinary way of life, high above the forest floor. Their towering tree houses, some as high as 35 meters, are more than just homes. They are symbols of ingenuity and survival. The Korowai tribe, whose existence was unknown to the outside world until 1974, live off the land as hunter-gatherers. Their elevated dwellings protect them from jungle predators, disease-carrying mosquitoes, and even what they believe to be malevolent spirits. The process of constructing these homes is a remarkable feat of engineering. A single banyan tree is selected for its strength, and its top is cut off to form the central support. Floors are crafted from branches, while walls and roofs are made from sago palm leaves. Wooden poles and living trees provide additional stability. Building a treehouse is a communal effort, often involving the entire village. The result is a sturdy yet flexible structure that can withstand the challenges of the jungle environment. Each home reflects the resourcefulness and close-knit culture of the Korowai people. While the Korowai maintain much of their traditional lifestyle, some members of the tribe have begun collaborating with tour operators. This allows visitors to witness their unique way of life while bringing economic opportunities to the community. The Korowai tribe's tree houses stand as a testament to human adaptability and the bond between people and nature. High above the forest canopy, these homes represent a lifestyle shaped by the environment and rooted in centuries of tradition. Fallingwater House. Nestled in the lush woods of southwestern Pennsylvania, Fallingwater House is no ordinary home. It's a marvel of architectural ingenuity designed by the visionary Frank Lloyd Wright in the late 1930s. The house was commissioned by Edgar and Lillian Kaufman, a prominent Pittsburgh couple, as a weekend retreat, a serene escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Instead of simply offering a view of the nearby Bear Run waterfall, Wright had a revolutionary idea. He boldly positioned the house directly over the waterfall, seamlessly integrating the home into its natural surroundings. This wasn't just for aesthetics. Wright wanted the Kaufman family to feel connected to nature through the constant sights and sounds of the cascading water. Construction wasn't without its challenges. The cantilevered design, where sections of the house extend out over the waterfall without traditional support, pushed engineering boundaries at the time. Despite skepticism from some experts, Wright's vision held firm, and the structure was completed in 1937. Today, Fallingwater is celebrated not only for its beauty, but also for its daring construction. It attracts over 150,000 visitors annually, who marvel at its harmonious blend of architecture and nature. In 2019, its cultural and historical significance was recognized globally when it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Fallingwater is not just a home, it's an enduring symbol of architectural boldness and innovation. Habitat 67. In a world where apartment buildings are often synonymous with dull, repetitive designs, Habitat 67 stands as a striking exception. Conceived by architect Moshe Safdie as part of his master's thesis at McGill University, this unique housing complex reimagines urban living. Built for the 1967 World Expo in Montreal, Canada, Habitat 67 is a masterpiece of modernist architecture. The complex consists of 354 prefabricated concrete boxes, each measuring around 600 square feet and weighing an astonishing 90 tons. These cubes aren't stacked in a conventional, orderly fashion. Instead, they're creatively arranged in a stepped, interlocking design, forming a pyramid-like structure that rises 12 stories into the sky. The layout allows every unit to have a private terrace, a rarity in urban housing. Initially, Safdie envisioned 1,000 housing units to make this innovative design accessible to many. However, due to budget constraints, only 158 units were completed. Each apartment was carefully crafted with modern conveniences, including prefabricated kitchens and bathrooms, a forward-thinking concept in the 1960s. Despite its groundbreaking design, Habitat 67 faced challenges. Maintenance proved expensive, and the original rental model wasn't financially viable. But when the units were sold as private residences, they became highly sought after. Today, owning one of these iconic homes comes with a hefty price tag, often exceeding $1 million. Habitat 67 remains a symbol of creativity and resilience, challenging traditional notions of urban living even decades later. Takasugian, the tea house in the sky. Perched high above the ground on two sturdy chestnut trees, the Takasugian Tea House is the epitome of tranquility and whimsy. Located in Nagano Prefecture, Japan, this one-of-a-kind retreat lives up to its name, which translates to a tea house built too high. Designed by architect Terunobu Fujimori for his personal use, it's a place where simplicity meets bold innovation. Accessing the tea house is an adventure in itself. Visitors must climb 2 wooden ladders, pausing at a midway platform to remove their shoes before ascending further. The climb adds an element of thrill, making the experience of reaching the tea house feel like a spiritual journey. Once inside, the cozy space welcomes guests with plaster walls, bamboo mats, and a warm, intimate ambiance. The interior accommodates just enough room for 4.5 tatami mats, offering a minimalist yet functional setting. The elevated design isn't just an artistic statement, it serves practical purposes as well. Perching the structure high above the ground offers sweeping views of the surrounding town, where Fujimori spent his childhood. It also keeps the tea house away from the hustle and interruptions of daily life, creating an oasis of calm. Takasugian is more than a place for tea. It's a testament to the beauty of simplicity and the joy of disconnecting from the modern world. It invites visitors to pause, reflect, and enjoy a moment of serenity in a setting that feels almost magical. The Sutyagin House, a wooden marvel gone awry. In the city of Arkhangelsk, Russia, stands a house that looks like it leapt straight from the pages of a fantastical fairy tale, or perhaps a set piece for a magical movie. Known as the Sutyagin House, this remarkable 13-story wooden structure towers 144 feet into the sky, making it one of the tallest wooden houses ever built. Its unique appearance has earned it a legendary reputation, but the story behind it is even more fascinating. The house was the brainchild of Nikolai Sutyagin, a local entrepreneur who began construction in 1992. His original vision was modest, a simple 2-story home. However, Nikolai became inspired by the intricate wooden architecture he had seen in Japan and Norway, sparking his ambition to create something far more extraordinary. Driven by his imagination, he continued to add floors, crafting a whimsical wooden tower that defied conventional construction methods, but the dream turned into a nightmare. Sutyagin's ambitious project drew criticism and financial trouble. His troubles worsened when he served time in prison, a period during which his business rivals took advantage, leaving him destitute. Today, he occupies just 4 sparsely heated rooms at the base of the house, while the rest of the towering structure deteriorates. What was once a testament to creative ambition has become a haunting symbol of decay. The Sutyagin House, with its grandiose aspirations and tragic fate, serves as a reminder of how quickly dreams can unravel when ambition outpaces resources. Puerta de Europa, Spain's Leaning Towers. In the heart of Madrid, Spain, stand 2 skyscrapers that defy gravity and expectations alike. The Puerta de Europa Towers, also known as the Gate of Europe, are twin buildings that soar 114 meters into the sky. What sets them apart is their dramatic 15-degree incline, a bold architectural statement that makes them the world's first leaning skyscrapers. Designed by renowned American architects Philip Johnson and John Burgee, the towers were completed in 1996. Their construction posed a significant engineering challenge, as the inclination required innovative solutions to maintain stability and safety. Special structural reinforcements and counterbalances were incorporated to ensure the towers could withstand the forces of gravity and external elements like wind. These striking buildings have become icons of Madrid's skyline, blending modern design with daring ingenuity. Their fame extends beyond architecture. The towers have appeared in films such as The Day of the Beast, cementing their place in popular culture. The Puerta de Europa Towers are not just buildings, they're a testament to pushing boundaries in engineering and design. Whether you admire their architectural elegance or marvel at the technical achievement, they remain impossible to ignore. However, for those uneasy with heights, the very sight of their leaning silhouette can be a thrilling or unsettling experience. Middlesedge Island, a dream property turned ruin. Once considered a jewel in Barnegat Bay, New Jersey, Middlesedge Island was home to a stunning estate that captured the imagination of anyone who saw it. Listed for $6.5 million in 2015, the property included a luxurious 6,000 square foot house, a guest house, and 14 acres of pristine private land. It was the epitome of exclusivity, with utilities like water, gas, and electricity seamlessly connected to the mainland. The island represented a dream for many, a tranquil retreat surrounded by natural beauty. But nature had other plans. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy devastated the region, and the estate suffered severe damage. The once grand home was battered by the storm, its foundations weakened and its structures compromised. By 2022, the property had fallen into ruin. Windows were shattered, leaving gaping holes that exposed the interiors to the elements. Birds made their nests in the abandoned spaces, and the once luxurious pool became a stagnant, murky shadow of its former self. The entire island, once appraised at millions, is now valued at under $900,000. Middlesedge Island's story is a stark reminder of nature's power to reclaim even the most opulent human creations. What was once a symbol of luxury now stands as a haunting testament to the fragility of dreams built in the path of nature's wrath. Castellfollit de la Roca, a town on the edge. Perched atop a towering basalt cliff in the heart of Catalonia, Spain, lies the mesmerizing town of Castellfollit de la Roca. Its dramatic location, 160 feet above the confluence of the Fluvia and Torinel rivers, gives it an air of both beauty and danger. This natural platform, formed by ancient overlapping lava flows, provides the town with a foundation that is as unique as it is breathtaking. Dating back to the Middle Ages, Castellfollit de la Roca carries centuries of history within its narrow cobblestone streets. The town is home to around 1,000 residents who live in charming stone houses that appear to cling precariously to the edge of the cliff. The sight of these homes, set against the lush green valleys below, is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Tourists from around the globe flock to this tiny town to soak in its beauty and marvel at its seemingly impossible location. The old Church of San Salvador and the nearby viewpoints offer unforgettable panoramic vistas, making it a photographer's dream destination. It is a place where the forces of nature and human ingenuity have coexisted for centuries, creating a harmonious yet fragile balance. Castellfollit de la Roca is more than just a town. It's a testament to resilience, history, and the enduring allure of life on the edge. The Chemosphere House. Imagine a house that defies traditional design and challenges the very idea of what a home should look like. Welcome to the Chemosphere House in Los Angeles, California, a striking architectural marvel that has captured imaginations since it was built in the 1960s. Designed by the visionary architect John Lautner, this futuristic home is an icon of modern design. The Chemosphere's unique octagonal shape and 2,200 square foot layout make it stand out from anything you've ever seen. The house sits atop a slender, 5-foot wide concrete column that elevates it 30 feet above the steep, 45-degree slope of the land. This ingenious design was a revolutionary solution to the challenging terrain, which was initially deemed unbuildable. Built to withstand California's unpredictable weather, including heavy rains and earthquakes, the column is deeply anchored into the ground. This engineering feat ensures that the house remains stable, no matter what nature throws at it. From a distance, the chemosphere appears to hover in the air, earning comparisons to a UFO. Over the years, the chemosphere has gained a reputation as one of the most modern homes in the world. Despite its architectural acclaim, the house proved difficult to sell and has been primarily used as a rental property. In 2004, it was officially recognized as a Los Angeles Historic Cultural Monument, solidifying its status as an irreplaceable piece of architectural history. The Chemosphere House isn't just a home, it's a symbol of innovation and creativity, a reminder of what can be achieved when vision meets determination. The Drina River House. Nestled on a lonely rock in the middle of the Drina River near Bajina Basta, western Serbia, is a structure that seems to defy logic and gravity. The Drina River House. Small, rustic, and perched precariously, this cabin-like shelter is one of the most unique sights you'll ever encounter. Its origins date back to 1968, when a group of adventurous swimmers sought refuge from the sun on the rock. Inspired by the spot's tranquility, they decided to construct a simple shelter. Using scavenged wood and materials transported by boat and kayak, they built the first iteration of what is now an iconic structure. However, nature proved relentless. The house has been destroyed at least 7 times by rising water levels and the powerful currents of the river. Each time it was washed away, locals rebuilt it with stronger materials, determined to preserve its charm and legacy. At one point, concrete beams were added to fortify the house, but even these weren't enough to withstand the river's might. The current version of the Drina River House has managed to stand tall since 2011. Its resilience is a testament to human determination and ingenuity. Though it isn't used as a permanent home, the house remains a symbol of harmony between man and nature. Visitors from all over the world come to marvel at this tiny yet mighty structure, drawn by its beauty, history, and the story of perseverance it embodies. Free Spirit Spheres. Imagine waking up to the gentle rustling of leaves and the soothing sounds of birdsong, high up in the trees, surrounded by nature's untouched beauty. Free Spirit Spheres make this dream possible, offering a truly unique way to connect with the environment. These spherical tree houses, designed with comfort and harmony in mind, are perched in mature, dense forests where the air is fresh and pure. There are 3 spheres in total, each designed to blend seamlessly with the natural surroundings. 2 of these spheres are crafted from wood, lending them a warm, organic feel, while the third is constructed from durable fiberglass, ensuring a different but equally captivating aesthetic. The spheres are suspended in the air and secured by ropes that stretch out like intricate spider webs, wrapping around at least 3 sturdy trees. This unique setup ensures stability while also creating an enchanting, almost otherworldly visual effect. Reaching these suspended retreats is part of the adventure. Visitors ascend to the spheres via spiral staircases that wind their way up the trees, or cross short suspension bridges that sway gently with each step. These pathways add an extra layer of excitement and make the journey to the spheres feel like an immersion into a fairy tale. Once inside, the experience is equally unforgettable. Each sphere is designed with large panoramic windows that invite the forest into the space, allowing occupants to feel as though they are part of the landscape. The adjustable lighting creates an atmosphere that can be tailored to the moment, whether it's bright and energizing during the day or warm and calming as the sun sets. The interior is cozy and thoughtfully arranged to provide comfort and a sense of serenity. The creators built the free spirit spheres with the intention of symbolizing unity with nature, creating a space where the modern world's noise fades away and the soul can find peace. The Thousand Islands. The Thousand Islands region is a breathtaking natural wonder stretching 80 kilometers along the St. Lawrence River, creating a border between Canada and the United States. Despite its name, the region is home to a staggering 1864 islands, making it one of the most expansive archipelagos in North America. Each island is unique, offering its own slice of charm, wildlife, and history. These islands vary widely in size, from vast, forested landmasses measuring up to 100 square kilometers to small, rocky outcroppings barely large enough to support a handful of birds. This diversity is part of what makes the Thousand Islands so enchanting. Each one has its own character and story. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the area earned a reputation as a millionaire's playground. Wealthy industrialists and business tycoons were drawn to the region's natural beauty and pristine waters, leading them to construct opulent summer mansions on the most picturesque islands. Some of these grand estates still stand today, offering a glimpse into a time when luxury and nature coexisted in perfect harmony. In the present day, the Thousand Islands have become a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts and adventurers. River cruises offer a leisurely way to explore the archipelago, giving visitors a chance to marvel at the diverse scenery, spot hidden castles, and learn about the area's fascinating history. The region also boasts a number of maritime museums that delve into its rich past, recounting stories of shipwrecks, the lives of early settlers, and the evolution of the area from a playground of the elite to a beloved destination for travelers from around the world. Whether you're looking to fish in the clear waters, kayak among the islands, or simply take in the sights from a riverboat, the Thousand Islands offer an unforgettable experience. It's a place where nature's splendor meets human ingenuity, creating memories that linger long after you've left the shoreline. So, adventurers, let your imagination run wild. If you had the chance to live in one of these remarkable houses, which one would you choose? Would you dare to live atop a towering cliff? Or would you find peace in a treehouse surrounded by nature? Don't forget to check out our other amazing videos showing up on screen now. See you next time.